Bim! Guess what? I'm hungry. Bit nippy as well. I'm going to do myself a baked potato in the air fryer. I've done this before and it didn't really work. So I've got a better idea. I've got a plan. First off, I'm going to wash these because, well, the potatoes are coming out of the ground. They're a bit grubby. I've cleaned my spuds. Get a fork. I mean, at the moment, this is exactly what I did last time. You're thinking this is exactly what you did last time. And it is. Exactly. This is where things change. Stab it. Repeatedly. Grrr. Getting angry. The difference is now, I'm going to wrap it in tin foil. I'll do the same with the other one. And then I'll put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes with the tin foil on them. And then I'm going to see how they're doing. I should be Prime Minister with these cunning plans, or President of the United States of America, but that might make more sense. Anyway, let's stick them in the air fryer, shall we? So we've got the 2 potatoes in the air fryer. Now it's vegetables, which is that one. So we're going to do it for 12 minutes. And then we'll have a look afterwards and see what it looks like. We've done 12 minutes. Still feels hard as nails, to be fair. Put them in for another 10 minutes. I still have my cunning plan. This is getting complicated now. Potatoes have been in for 20 minutes. We can open one up and have a look and see what it's like. More importantly, see if it's cooked. And the answer is no. What we're going to do now is we're going to drop the tin foil. So whatever you do, don't use tin foil. Remember, never use tin foil. Baked potato in there for, I don't know. They've been in for considerably longer than anticipated, another 10 minutes. But the good news is, they're now looking like, the thing we've learnt from this is, forget the tin foil. Are they soft? Not really, no, but they're softer. I've still got the tin foil. Be pleased to hear. Look, there it is. A little bit of rapeseed oil on the tin foil. Open the potato, like so. So we just basically cut the top of the potato off, scrape off the potato from the skin. The inside of this potato is pretty much raw. So this is not going according to plan. So I'll put the skin back on. I'm going to stick it back in the air fryer because this is 100% not working. I'll be honest with you, the whole point of this is to show how good air fryers are. Anyway, where are we up to? I might as well have grown the potatoes myself at this rate. Still solid. On the outside, it's not so bad. Some of it is done on the outside of the inside, but a lot of it is not. So we've now got a shell of potato. This is my secret ingredient, eggs. So, drop an egg in. To be fair, it's a big potato. That's probably the problem. So drop 2 eggs in. What I'm going to do is stick the lid back on again, like so. Shall we put it in the air fryer and see what the hell happens? Because I'll be honest with you, I normally do this in the oven, and it's normally a lot better. But this has just been a bit of a not betterer, worserer. Worserer? Yeah, worserer. Anyway, let's pop it back in the air fryer and see what happens. Okay, so I've put a bit of salt, a bit of oil on top of the potato. I've took out of the potato. And what I'm going to do is stick it in. And we will try, I'm going to go with chicken this time, because technically, I put eggs in it, so technically it's chicken. And we're going to go down to 10 minutes. Like so. And just wish me luck. Remember, you don't have to eat this. I do. Right then, so put them in for 10 minutes, whatever. Put them in for another 12 minutes. And literally, I could have grown the potatoes in the time it took me to do this. Thing is though, Are they edible? Well, that is the inside of the potato, which I took out separately, and I've left in the tin foil. And these are the baked potatoes. Now, to be fair, they sound crispy, which is good for a baked potato. And, well, the eggs are done. So, the big question is, was it worth the effort? We'll start with the potato that I took out of the potato. To be fair, if you ever know what a potato tastes like, do it this way. And it takes about 5 weeks, but you know. It's definitely crunchy. It's really nice, actually. Might name this the, I was going to say Scotch egg, but it's more of a Wigan egg. So it's an egg inside a potato. So, oh my word. I literally could have learned to read War and Peace in Japanese in the time it took me to do this. But we're here now, and that's all that matters, apparently. You see how hot it is? There's a lot of steam coming off it. Oh, it's alright actually. It's got the temperature of a McDonald's apple pie. Oh, my mouth will never recover. But yeah, would I do this again this way? Not so sure. Maybe it needs a tweak. Maybe smaller potatoes rather than big potatoes. So potatoes that just have one egg in them rather than potatoes that have can fit 2 eggs. So give it 2 out of 5. It's not brilliant, but it's adequate. If you want to see some stuff that goes better, then look at my air frying. My nose is running. Look at my air frying other recipes on the playlists, and you'll see stuff that actually isn't as bad. This is see, I'm using the word bad. It's not bad. It's just not good. So next time, thank you for watching.